Hey, a bit Steve from the Old Yorkshire Geek, and we've got a trailer to watch and react to because I've not seen it. It's the trailer for Salem's Lot, which apparently is coming to Max now. It's maybe to theatres, I don't know, limited run. But the new Salem's Lot movie is coming to Max, HBO Max, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it'll be in the UK. We will see. But maybe it'll get a theatrical run in the UK. Maybe it'll go to, is it Sky Atlantic that shows a lot of the HBO stuff in the UK? Or Now TV, they show that stuff as well, don't they? But anyway, I don't know. We'll see. So I'm going to watch the trailer. I've not seen it. I'll probably get a copyright strike, whatever. But or claim. But we'll see. We did a video a while ago, a couple of weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, however long ago. With the first look that were in Vanity Fair, there were a first look in there, weren't there, some pictures and stuff, which did quite well for my channel, and got some nice comments and information from Salem's Lot fans. I love Salem's Lot, and I've read the book, but it were a long time ago, and I can't really remember much about it, to be completely honest. All I do remember is I liked the 1979 version, TV miniseries, better than the book. But anyway, that's by the by. Right, so let's have a look at this trailer, shall we? I will add it to the stage. There it is. And we'll get on with it. We will see. I shall have to mute myself. I'll mute myself. Well, just in case while it's playing.
I've always written stories about things that are so terrible. You'll run away until your brain won't remember.
So why did you come back?
I'm here for research.
What exactly, though, are you researching?
I can see her lying back in her satin dress.
Have you noticed anything out of the ordinary in the lot recently?
Don't confess. Sundown, you're back.
There are some folks who've had some kind of unusual experiences. They used to tell us stories about this place.
You have no idea what you're getting yourself into here.
Danny, where are you?
Answer me.
This is not a disease you can catch.
You better take care.
Let me in.
You better take care.
If we don't fight back, they'll come for us eventually.
Things have gone bad in the lot now.
It's not safe!
Sundown, you better take care. If I find you've been creeping round my back step.
Nearly forgot to unmute myself. So there we go. That looked quite good, although I'm a little bit confused about some parts. But we'll go through it. We will go through it now. Right, so we begin. Hang on, get rid of the Max original bit. Somebody running through the woods. I think this is supposed to be Mark Petrie, I think. But we're hearing Ben Mears talking about, because he's an author. So I think it's Mark Petrie going to some, tree house. And we get to see there's something through here. We see a couple of eyes glinting, don't we? There we go. Something's followed him. I think it's supposed to be Mark Petrie. I could be wrong. But anyway, he's hiding from something in there. So that's cool. Was there something there? Oh, are you? I didn't notice that first time round. It must be a bloody blink and you'll miss it. Let's play that again. Yes, I didn't know. Oh, you can see all the silhouettes on the outside. He's trapped by vampires. This must be quite late on in the story, I imagine. Trapped in the treehouse. So that's cool. That's cool. And then we see Ben Mears. That's me who's playing them. I can't remember. And Susan Norton. And this is where I got confused because their accents. I'm not a big, obviously I'm not American. So I'm not an expert on American accents, but I thought it was supposed to be set in New England, and it hasn't got a New England feel to me. It's like it's set in the deep south or somewhere like that. Just, from the feel of it and the music that's playing, and the accents don't sound like New England accents, they're in the yard, not too far from, like the famous Jaws line. But, obviously, I could be wrong. I imagine there'll be dialect coaches on hand. So I don't know. But anyway, this is here for research. He's researching the Marston house, isn't he, for his new book. His old book, not called Sky Dancer. I think I called it Sky Dancer, didn't I, in the last thing, but it Air Dancer. I must have been thinking of the Sky Dance Paramount buyout at the time. But never mind. Anyway, that's just me being stupid. Then we've got New Line Cinema, but as I said, it's coming to Max. So the sleepy town of Jerusalem's lot in Maine, or is it? Like I say, it's got a very southern feel to me, and like I say, lots of misty nights by the looks of it. I guess this is one of the Glick boys. I can never remember which is which. Danny's the older one, isn't it? Ralph is the younger one, so this will be Danny, I imagine, the older one, because Ralphie gets taken by Straker, doesn't he, for Barlow in the 1979 version. This, I imagine, is Mike Ryerson, played famously by Jeffrey Lewis in the 79 version. But here he is. This must be Danny Glick's grave, because they never found Ralphie, did they? So this will be Danny Glick's grave. Remember, Danny, in the 1979 one, died in hospital, didn't he? And then they had a funeral for him. With his grave oddly alone, just a hole in the middle of the cemetery. No graves around him, apart from way over there in the distance. Maybe not a lot of people die in Salem's lot. Anyway, so he's putting the soil on the casket, or filling in the grave, and then we hear a knock and a groan. There we go, knocking and groans. It's coming out, isn't it? In Jeffrey Lewis, when he played him, he jumped in, didn't he? And he opened it, and Danny Glick sat up and got him. And that was the end of part one, wasn't it? In the original. I call it the original. There's the Marston house, looking very Psycho House-y, isn't it? Anyway. And the gang's all there. With Ben and Susan, Father Callahan, Mark Petrie, and Alfred Woodard's character, I can't remember who she's playing. Anywho, there they are again, looking at something. When I first saw this chap, let's go back again. So, there we go. I could have sworn it was Jim Beaver, from Bobby, what's his face? Bobby Singer from Supernatural and Robert Singer from The Boys. I could have sworn it was Jim Beaver at first. Obviously, when you look, it looks nothing like him, but passing resemblance. And here we are. One of my favourite scenes in the original was the Marjorie Glick reanimation. She turns into a vampire, but we don't get to see her. But we just get to hear her in a scary voice. Don't know why they needed that. That demonic, like a double voice, a demonic voice. But I don't think they really needed that. But never mind. But we don't get to see her, so I presume we will in the actual show. There's. I want to when we see Mark Peach's eyes here. I don't know if it's just a reflection in his eyes or what. I don't know. But anyway, this is Danny, isn't it? Ralphie went to see Danny and turned him, and now Danny Glick is coming to see Mark Petrie, and then saying, "Let me in." It does kind of look spooky, as spooky as the 79 version. We'll see, but it does look good with the glowing eyes and that. Right, I'll just let it play, see if we see... there we go. Is it just a reflection or something happening to his eyes? Because they look very grey, don't they? Can you tell? Can you tell? I don't know. Because I'm thinking at first, I think, is he blind? And I thought, he can't because he's wearing glasses. And I thought, is it just the reflection of the fog outside, the misty night outside reflecting in his eyes? Because when we see him again, he's got brown eyes, as we'll see in a moment. We still see it more straight away. Bear with me. Oh, look, it goes to open, it doesn't it? Then he stops again. He gets the crucifix in the original version and drives him away. I'm going to call him Jim Beaver from now on. I don't think he's supposed to be. Oh, this'll be... Is this supposed to be Jason? I don't know what they call him in the... hang on. It's Matthew, isn't it, in the book? Matthew Burke. It was Jason Burke in the 79 series, wasn't it? So is that who this is supposed to be? Because he looked after Mike Ryerson, didn't he? So yes, I think that's who that's supposed to be. So I don't know if they're going to call him Jason or Matthew in this. We will see, won't we? Has it got an IMDb? Yes, it has. Obviously. Right, who are the character names? Let's have a look. Alfred Woodard plays Dr. Cody. Oh, it's Matthew Burke in this, not Jason Burke. Yes, and it is Jason Burke, played by Bill Camp. Ben Mears is Lewis Pullman. Mike Ryerson, Spencer Treat Clark. Oh, there he is. He sees Mike climbing up the wall. There he is, going up. He's got the crucifix out. It's all glowing, as though glowing with power. The fog style. Remember the big cross glowed. What did I say it like that for? Glowed in the fog when the zombie, ghost, pirate, leper, whatever, Captain Rob Bottin grabbed it and it all glowed, didn't it? It's doing that, isn't it? Cool. There we go, like that. Blink and you'll miss it. I hate trailers. Anyway, there we are. Showing the sleepy town again. Again, I'm still getting a southern vibe for some reason and not a New England vibe. But as I say, I'm not an expert on America. And I'm sure not a lot of Americans are experts on the UK either. So anyway, what's happening here? Is that somebody being got by vampires? The sun must have gone down. Matt Petrie hitting. I'm guessing this might be Mr. Straker. Don't know. Like I say, it's a blink and you'll miss it, isn't it? Could be Mr. Straker, I don't know. Well, that Mike Ryerson again thing. I think it is. That's Matthew Burke, isn't it? There, I'm sure it is. Is it? Looks like it. What's happening here? Is this another vampire getting? I don't know. Is that Mike Ryerson again? He's featuring a lot in this, isn't he? If it is him. Oh, there we go. So I've just found out comma and full stop is backspace and forward space. Frame advance on YouTube. Top tip. So there we go. I could be wrong. I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to work it out. Or is that Susan Norton? I don't know. But anyway, it's like somebody's having a chat. Is it Ben Mears and somebody else? Is it Alfred Woodard? Somebody's coming crashing through there. There we go. Resident Evil style. Alice from Resident Evil style comes bombing through there. Through the window. Is it a dead body they've just thrown through? Possibly. Or is it a vampire? Don't know. And now we're getting to the climax of the trailer. It's Ben Mears in the foggy night streets of Salem's lot. And he's going to get surrounded by vampires. He's come running out of the church. I presume it's Father Callahan's church. And there we go. You see them all in the rooftops. This must be near the end, then. It must be near the end of the film. When all the towns started changing into vampires. Because they didn't really go into that a lot to be honest, in the 79 version. Essentially, the townspeople were disappearing, weren't they? Just not showing up for work or becoming ill or just, locking themselves in the houses and stuff like that. And then we saw them towards the end. They were all like protecting Barlow's coffin, weren't they? But we never really saw them out and about so much. Not like this, anyway. So there they are up on rooftops and stuff. So nice and spooky. And he's got to go running back into the church. Here he comes. That's Alfred Woodard. Dr. Cody. Egging him on. Sundown resumes. And there we go. Salem's Lot. October 3rd. On Max. So there we go. Another edit. So that's it. That's the Salem's Lot trailer. It looks serviceable. I don't know if I'm going to like it as much as the 79 version. Again, I'm a bit confused. I said this looks very New Englandy, I suppose. Maybe. But I still get that southern vibe. Maybe it's the country music, I don't know. But their accents seemed a bit southern, if you know what I mean. But didn't sound New Englandy. But as I said, I'm not an expert. I'm from Yorkshire. What do I know? People probably think I'm from London in America. Say, buddy, you from London? Aye, lad, I am. Except I'm not. Anyway, so there we go. So it looks like fun. That's all I can say about it. And I hope it's gory. Because for as great as the 79 version, it wasn't made for TV, and it wasn't particularly bloody, was it? So I hope this is. But in a good way, not a gratuitous way. There he is. There's Mark Petrie. And as I said, this it's the lighting. The orangey glow lighting, very Georgia-ish. But I'm not an expert. I'm just going by what I've seen in movies and TV. I'm looking forward to this. And I hope the way they deal with her will be better than in the 79 version, where she just kind of faded away, didn't she? He made a cross, didn't he, out of tongue depressors, pressed it against her forehead, and she just went and just faded out, didn't she? Like a dissolve, rather than a cool special effect. I bet she explodes or something like that. I hope so. Or the steak and there's blood spraying everywhere. But we'll see. I don't know. Right, okay, cool. Right, we'll leave it there. That's my thoughts on the Salem's Lot trailer. It looks okay. I'm looking forward to seeing it when it comes out in, a couple of weeks, really, now, isn't it? About 3 weeks in America. I don't know what's happening over here, though, in the UK. Shall I look? I'll look. Right, here we go. It'll be theatrically released in the United Kingdom and Ireland on October 11th. On my previous video I did on the Salem's Lot first look, I was told in my comments, John Bleakley told me in my comments, so shout out to John Bleakley. He said he must have seen this trailer. He'd heard that it was coming out theatrically in the UK and Europe on October 11th, and they were right. So there we go. So it's at the movies from October 11th. Not that I'll get to see it, but anyway, I'm sure there'll be other ways. I'm not saying anything. Right, so I'm looking forward to that. I really am looking forward to that. I hope I'm not disappointed. Right, so we'll leave it there. So, thanks for watching, wherever you are. Look after each other. And until next time, I'll see you.